think I would handle things differently now.
It was the trial that captured the entire Tri-State's attention. Shayna Hubers charged with killing her boyfriend, Ryan Poston.
Tonight on 11 at 11 and only on 9 on your side, you will hear from Hubers for the first time in a long-form interview she did with you, Craig.
That's right, Tanya. Hubers will be retried later this year. Her conviction tossed out on a technicality. And tonight, she discusses the possibility of taking the stand in her own defense and why she says if the events of 2012 played out today, things would be different. Do you think people can change?
Yeah, I do.
Shayna Hubers is speaking for the first time since being convicted in the October 2012 shooting death of her boyfriend, Ryan Poston, and then having that conviction tossed out after it was discovered a jury member wasn't qualified to serve. What was your reaction?
I was obviously very happy. It was something that was very special to me and for my life.
Now her defense team and the Campbell County Commonwealth Attorney's Office are preparing for the next trial. Your attorney actually said the news coverage had painted a negative image of you and had destroyed the presumption of innocence.
I do believe that. And I do believe that there's been incredibly negative media coverage about me in Cincinnati and in the United States and internationally.
I mean, the media coverage is tied to what was said in court and the evidence
Correct.
presented on both sides.
Correct, but I still feel like the media coverage has been biased.
Shayna's story in the death of a young up-and-coming attorney, Ryan Poston, was everywhere.
That she shot her boyfriend in self-defense.
A grand jury has indicted a northern Kentucky woman.
Young Kentucky woman accused of brutally killing her boyfriend, shooting him 6 times and then boasting that she, quote, gave him the nose job he always wanted.
Is there ever a point that you have thought since 2012 and you say, if I could turn back the clock, I would just walk out of the condominium and I would leave?
I don't want to talk about my case with you. I'm not here to talk about the nature of my case or what happened on October 12th.
What Shayna Hubers wanted to talk about was her filing to marry fellow inmate Richard McBee, a transgender woman who identifies as Unique Taylor.
We're only contacting you all to make sure that those rights are respected and that this process is not thwarted because of who we are. That's what we were afraid of going into it, is that it would be thwarted because of who we are and because of the things that we've done in our lives.
Through our discussion, I am able to bring up her case periodically. Most of the Q&A, I admit, went like this. Is there anything you regret from 2012?
I'm not here to talk about 2012, I'm here to talk about today.
But if people see this and they're watching this, what do you want them to know about your self-defense claim from 2012?
I'm not here to talk about 2012.
But remember that first question about whether someone can change? So how have you changed? You referenced that you're much older now and that you've changed. So how have you changed? How are you different than October 2012?
I think I've grown up a lot, and I think I've been through a lot, and I think I was a young girl then, and I think I'm a woman now. And I think that
do you think you would handle situations differently now then?
Yeah, I think I would handle things differently now as a 27-year-old than I did as a 21-year-old.
If that same situation played out today, it wouldn't play out that way. That's a big statement on your part. Don't you think?
I guess it is, but I do believe that I've been through a lot in my life since then, and I'm a lot more mature. I have more experience with people.
There's a lot of unknown about how the second trial will play out and what strategy her new legal team will take. I asked Shayna if there was a plan to take the stand this time around in her own defense.
I'll leave that up to, I'll make that a surprise. We'll put that into surprise.
I reached out to Ryan Poston's family via Campbell County Commonwealth's attorney, Michelle Snodgrass. The family has no comment at all, and Snodgrass says that her office is focused on getting justice for Ryan Poston. Now, we've received calls and emails asking us why we chose to talk to Shayna Hubers in the first place. Right now on WCPO.com, you can read the 4 reasons we decided to bring you her story.